Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in year number 2. Got a afternoon recording for you here. Well, late morning, early afternoon recording today. I've got some free time. Last episode, we took on the Nemesis in a doubleheader, and we got the job done against them with our K-Man specialists, Mondo and Hoki, winning 6-2 and then 2-0, securing ourselves our second consecutive double-digit win season, our second consecutive division title, and our second consecutive playoff berth. Now we're just running out the rest of the games here, as we're pretty much going to be the 1 seed. We just got to get through these last 3 games and reach the playoffs. So we will be taking on the Crocodons here in the next game here this afternoon. And we did make a roster move at the end of last episode. We released Meet Commonly for the younger Hugh Jacobs, the former Platypi hurler, who is a better investment long-term compared to Commonly. Yes, they're both C overall, but Jacobs is 4 years younger and therefore has more room to grow, whereas Commonly is going to be capped out probably at a C+ or B- at best. So the pitching match for today's game, we're going to send Fran Japani to the hill in her final start of the regular season. Japani 1-1, 5.50 ERA and a 1.67 whip. And on the other side for the Crocodons, it is batting practice specialist Bay Paul, 1-1 with a 12.15 ERA and a 2.85 whip. Lineup for today's game looks like this. At shortstop is going to be Buttons Bunterson, and center fielder Thurman Colt. Batting second, batting third is first baseman Joseph Trunk. Often behind the dish, he'll bat fourth. Stachio at third, he'll bat fifth. Whoopity at second is batting sixth. Bordner in left, he'll bat seventh, and the rookie Carter Mahoney will bat eighth in right field, with Japani rounding us out on the mound. Let's get it on. Alrighty, so last matchup against the Crocodons this year. Second time we are playing them this season. We are 1-0 against the Crocodons this season, I believe. If I remember correctly, I believe Hoki pitched that game, and he did a really good job. But yeah, so we only played Crocs 2 times this year, and we're looking to still complete our revenge from last season, where they swept us out of the first round of the playoffs. Crocs went on to the finals against the Moose, where they lost in 3. So they were last year's runners-up. Alrighty, let's get it on. Bunterson, Colton Trunk up first here against Bay Paul. Bunterson, the shortstop, leading off, hitting .417 this year with 2 RBIs. Here's a look at Paul's numbers on the season. Bay is in her second season in the league. 1-1 record, 12.15 ERA and a 2.85 whip, being promoted directly from the 4 slot in the rotation all the way up to the second. 9 earned runs given up in 2 starts, only lasting 6 2/3 innings total, so she averages about 3 1/3 innings a start. 15 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 1 home run, and she has struck out 6 batters, batting average against .441. Paul was actually a free agent to start the year, but she was picked up by the Crocodons, re-signed by the Crocodons when they realized they needed more starting pitching help. So they brought her back in. She did miss her first start of the year, unfortunately, but she has pitched in the next 2 cycles of their rotation, and this will be her 3rd and final start. Bunterson ready, here we go. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Slider hangs, and Bunterson cracks it to left field. He got a good piece of it. Going back to the warning track, left fielder looking up, leaping, it is gone into the nest of the Buzzards bullpen. Home run for Buttons Bunterson, his first home run here in the series. Took him to year number 2 to get it, because Bunterson's not a very good power hitter, but showed some power there. 1-0 Buzzards on the second pitch of the game. Next up is Thurman Colt, the center fielder, hitting .396, 3 homers, 10 RBIs for Colt, as Paul's already tense. Curveball up and in is a called strike, as it does catch the top corner of the zone. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Heater up and in there for a strike. 1-2 the count now to Colt. Chase the changeup in the dirt, strike 3. First punch out for Paul, 1 down. Thank you, Hoon, thank you. Here is Joseph Trunk, first baseman, hitting .227, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball chased inside line to third, right at Runda. She'll make the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up the catcher, Jacques Often, hitting .525 on the year with 4 homers, 11 RBIs. Power versus right-hander active for Jacques. Change away outside from Paul, ball 1. Swung through a fastball down the middle. He was geared up and way early, 1-1. Check swing in the dirt on the curveball as it bounces from Paul. 2-1. Fastball middle of the plate is fouled off on the left side. 2-2 the count. Fastball up and away, hit down the left field line. That is hooking near the corner. In foul territory, Stanberg will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leadoff home run, though, for Buttons. Bunterson puts the Buzzards up 1-0 here. Bottom one, Vortex, Bernard, and drive. Due up for the Crocs against Japani. Leading off the center fielder today, Vinny Vortex. Second-year players locked in, hitting .295 with a homer and 7 RBIs on the season. So we take a look at Fran's numbers on the season. Japani 1-1 with a .550 ERA and a .167 whip, arguably the worst performing pitcher in the rotation, without a doubt. 11 earned runs given up in her 3 starts, totaling 18 innings, so she lasts about 6 innings a start. 28 hits surrendered, 3 of them homers. She has thrown 1 wild pitch, walked 2, and struck out 13. Batting average against pretty high, .359. Japani's been the only struggling member of the rotation this year. And here's the lineup for the Crocodons. After Vortex, it is the locked-in shortstop, second-year player Spud Bernard. Then it's locked-in first baseman Leanne Drive. Batting fourth is the catcher Tara Leonaire. Batting fifth, left fielder Morton Stanberg. Batting sixth is the 10th third baseman Runda Third. Batting seventh, 10th second baseman Andre Candela. Batting eighth, the right fielder Juanita Hernandez. And rounding us out is Paul on the mound. Japani's set. Here we go. Fastball at the knees is fouled off by Vortex on the left side, 0-1. Slider middle inside, 1-1. You see him up and away, fouled back, 1-2 the count to Vortex. Ball away, grounded up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Vortex with the first hit today for the Crocs. Speedster on at first with none down for Spud Bernard. Second-year shortstop has turned his season around. Locked in now, hitting .345 with 1 homer and 8 RBIs. You see him inside. Runner goes on the first pitch. It's called strike. Throw down by Jacques in time, and he nails Vortex to the wall. Good throw by Jacques as he catches another base runner. Vortex's 4th attempt to steal a base this year. He is now 2 for 4, I should say. 2-2 split. Next pitch to Bernard is a curveball down in the way. That is another called strike. 0-2 the count as Bernard looks to protect the plate. Fastball up and away. Check swing high. Good eye. 1-2. Slider down and in. Called strike 3. First punch out for Japani. 2 down. That'll bring up the locked in first baseman Leanne Drive, hitting .333. 1 homer and 7 RBIs. First pitch to her. Changeup down and in. Check swing called a strike at the knees. 0-1. See him up and away. Drive fouls it back. 0-2 the count now from Japani. Fastball up and in. Check swing high. Good take. 1-2. Ball down and away. In the dirt as it bounces. 2-2 the count. Slider down and in. Fouled off by drive to the right side. Still a 2-2 count. See him up and away. Swung through it. Strike 3 on the outer third. Back-to-back punch-outs for Japani to end the inning. To the second, we're still up 1-0. Mustachio, Whoopity, and Borgner due up. Good start for the Buzzards. Let's see if we can keep it going. Leading off, Mario Mustachio, third baseman, hitting .340. 7 RBIs on the year for Mario. Still homerless as that curveball is inside from Paul, ball 1, who's back to neutral mojo. After setting down the next 3 batters following the home run last inning, curveball caught the outer third, 1-1. Fastball now low, 2-1 as Paul's picking up the pace here between pitches. Changeup at the knees is pulled foul, 2-2 the count for Mario. Fastball inside, blooper into right center field. He will drop that in front of Vortex. That is a base hit. Good swing by Mario as he gets on to lead off the inning, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Sloop Whoopity. 195 average on the year for Sloop, so he's not having a good season so far. Fastball high, ball 1. Runner goes, fastball up, high again, throw down by Leonaire, just late, stolen base for Mustachio as he got that off of Paul. Mario's 5th attempt to steal a base, he is now 3 for 5 on the year, 60% success rate. 2-0 the count here to Whoopity. Changeup hangs, and Whoopity turns on it, rips it into left field, hits it pretty well. Stanberg makes the catch against the wall for the first out. Good swing by Sloop, just bad luck. Next up is Borgner. Rolf, the left fielder, hitting .333. 4 RBIs on the season for Rolf. Solid year once again for the left fielder. Curveball in there on the outer third for a strike, 0-1. Change it down, chased it in the dirt, 0-2 the count. Curveball down, lined at the middle. Diving Bernard to make the catch. He'll double off Mustachio, and that ends the inning as that looked like it was through. Bottom 2, we're still up 1. Leonaire Stanberg on third, 2 up. Yes, Sloop does need to hit the weight room, whom you are correct. He needs more pop in that bat. He's not quite at Bunterson's level yet. Next up, the catcher, Tara Leonaire, hitting .278. 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the season for Tara. Solid numbers for the starting catcher. Slider down and in on the first pitch is inside, ball 1. Fastball up and in. Inside again, 2-0 the count as Japani falls behind here. Change up middle of the plate. Ripped foul by Leonaire. She was early on that swing, 2-1. Go all the way. Grounded in the hole to second. Whoopity dives past him into right field. That is a base hit. Good hit there from Leonaire. She's now locked in. And she's on to lead off the second inning as that'll bring up left fielder Morton Stanberg, former Herbivores outfielder. 194 average on the year with a homer, 3 RBIs for Morton. First pitch fastball inside, in there for a called strike as Japani gets ahead. Next pitch a slider away. Grounded in the hole to second, past Whoopity again. That is another base hit. Back-to-back singles to start the inning for the Crocs as they are in business here in the second. Yes, this Croc defense is amazing from time to time. Next up, run to third. Third baseman is Tense, hitting .240. 3 homers, 7 RBIs on the season. First pitch to her is a curveball at the knees. Chop to third. This could be a double play. Mustachio fields to second, 1. Whoopity to first. Double play, and they turn it. Leonaire now on third with 2 down, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Tense Andre Candela, hitting only $1.95 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Zoom it down in the way in the first pitch. Fouled off. Candela a little late. 0-1. Change up and in. Taken high and inside. 1-1. Fastball up and away. Candela swings through it late. 1-2 the count. Curveball down and in. Just low. Good take. 2-2. Slider down and away. Fouled off. Candela stays alive. Zoom up and in. Chased it high. Strike 3. Third punch out for Japani, and she strands the runner at third. To the third. It's still 1-0. Mahoney, Japani, and Bunterson do up. Leading off the right fielder, rookie Carter Mahoney. Batting in the ace slot today, hitting .296. 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Solid rookie numbers. Change up in the dirt. Ball 1. Curveball hangs. That's turned on by Mahoney and ripped foul. 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1. Slider at the knees, line to short, right at Bernard, who makes the catch, 1 down. Next up the pitcher, Fran Japani, hitting 1 for 5 on the season, 200 average. Fastball inside from Paul, misses, ball 1. Slider up, check swing high, good take by Japani, 2-0 the count. Fastball at the knees, line to second, easy play for Candela, 2 down. And that is going to bring up Bunterson, who led off the game with a home run, is so far the only run on the scoreboard. What can Bunterson do here? Will he get another hanging slider? Change up in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball up. Bunterson is under it as he skies it to right center over Ford Hernandez. She will make the catch, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Paul. Bottom 3, we're still up 1. Hernandez, Paul, and Vortex against Japani. Leading off, Juanita Hernandez, right fielder, hitting .091 on the year, 1 RBI, as Hernandez not a very good hitter. Definitely more of a defensive-minded player than anything else. Fastball up, taken high, ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Line to short in the hole. Bunterson dives off his glove into left field. That is a base hit. Good effort from Buttons, but the short hot ate him up. Hernandez on the lead off the inning as all 3 leadoff batters have reached so far for the game for the Crocs. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Bay Paul, in a bunt situation. Fastball up, bunt is shown and pulled back for a called strike at the letters, 0-1. You see her away. Bunt is fouled off, 0-2. Fastball up and in. Bunt is down to the mound. Bonnie to second with it, just late. Good thought. Both batters will reach. Next up, Vortex, 1-for-1 with a single. Good RBI chance for Vinny, who was thrown out trying to steal second base after singling in the first inning. First pitch curveball at the knees is a called strike, 0-1. Zimmer up and in is breaking the bat as it's popped up to short. Infield fly called as Bunterson snags it, 1 down. Got to bring up Bernard, 0-for-1 day for Spud. Struck out looking his first time up on an inside slider. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Line to short. Bunterson dives off of him into center field. Good effort by Bunterson, but he couldn't make the play. Everybody's safe. Base is loaded now for Leanne Drive, who struck out swinging her first time up. Can Drive get the job done? Let's find out. First pitch changeup down and away. Line to third. Mario dives off of him into foul territory. That's going to get it done as the run will score. We're tied at 1. Station to station ball for the Crocs, as for some reason two of our best infielders cannot make a play. Next up, Leonaire. Catcher singled her first time up. She's 1-for-1, and then was stranded at third base in the second inning. Big spot here. Two-seamer away is outside. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Lined up the middle to second. Past the diving Whoopity into right center. That's going to get at least 1 in. Colt throws it to the cutoff man. Bunterson to third with it. It's late. It's a 2-run single for Leonaire. 3-1 now. Crocs as the runners are at the corners with only 1 down still. And here is Stanberg, who singled his first time up and then was erased on a double play ball, as Japani is now tense thanks to the poor fielding behind her. Slider inside, misses. Ball 1. Fastball down and away. Swung through it. 1-1 the count. Seamer up. Check swing high. 1-2. 2-1. Change inside. Runner goes. Hit and run was on. It's fouled off. 2-2. Slider up and away. Chased high. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Fastball down and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Japani. 2 down in the inning. Now to bring up run to third, who hit into a double play her first time up. She's 0-for-1. Looking to avenge that double play ball from earlier. First pitch curveball at the knees. Chop to first. Trunk there for it. He'll tap the bag, and that'll end the inning. Crocs, though, bust out for 3 runs. As thanks to some unlucky dives in the field, they get their runs. 3-1 to the 4th. Colt, Trunk, and Often do up. Next up, Thurman Colt, 0-for-1 day for the short center fielder. He struck out swinging his first time up when he chased a changeup in the dirt. Changeup down and in there for a strike this time, 0-1. Fastball away, blooper to left center field. That's going to be a tough play. Bernard makes the catch over his shoulder. Nice play, 1 down. Next up, Trunk, 0-for-1 day for Joseph. Ground out to third base his first time up. Ball away, line to right center. Leaping is Candela to make the catch. 2 down. Again, the Crocs defense is shining today, and that'll bring up the catcher, Jacques Often. Off 1 day for Jacques. Fastball inside, misses. Ball 1. Slider in the dirt, bounces. 2-0 the count. Change up at the knees. Line to right field, but it's right at Hernandez, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, we're still down 2. Candela, Hernandez, and Paul do up. Here's Candela, 0-for-1 day for Andre. Struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0-for-1. First pitch fastball at the knees. Line to short. Bunterson leaps. This time he makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Hernandez, 1-for-1 with a single, which started the rally in the 3rd inning. Two-seamer up and in. Is grounded up the middle. Whoopity dives. He makes the stop this time. Gets up and fires. Nice play. 2 down. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Paul, who reached on a fielder's choice. She's 0-for-1. The ball at the knees. Turned on and skied to right center field. Colt going over for it in the gap. Runs it down, and that's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Japani. To the 5th, we're still down 2. Pistachio, Whoopity, and Bordner do up 5, 6, and 7 for the Buzzards as we look to answer. There's Mustachio. He's 1-for-1 today with a single. He possesses the other hit outside of Bunterson's home run. He's also stolen a base today as that slider's in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball up, swung through it late as he chased it high. 1-1. Change at the knees. Pistachio out on his front foot. It's skied to right field. Easy play for Hernandez. 1 down. Trying to bring up Whoopity 0-for-1. He lined out to left field his last time up, right at the wall.
That's inside.
Fastball inside, misses from Paul. Ball 1.
Outside.
Good ball outside. 2-0. Changeup low, 3-0 the count.
Ball four.
Changeup is inside. It's a 4-pitch walk to Whoopity. First walk today for Paul as Sloop reaches. Got to bring up Borgner, who's 0 for 1.
Strike.
Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Runner goes. Changeup inside. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Whoopity. Sloop's second stolen base attempt this year. He's now a perfect 2 for 2. 1-1 the count to Rolf. He's got an RBI chance here. Chase the fastball down and in. 1-2 the count. Chased it inside, strike 3. Punch out for Paul, her second today, and she is locked in. 2 down. 2-out RBI chance now for Mahoney. Rookie 0 for 1 today with the flyout. Fastball up line into right field. That is a base hit. Rounding third, Whoopity. He will draw the throw from Hernandez, who has a great arm, and that will hold the runner at third. Runners at the corners, 2 down now for Japani, and this inning is probably over. 0 for 1 day for Fran, seeing if she can drive in a run to help her own cause. Slider hangs on the first pitch, line to left field, but it's going to hang up for Stanberg, who makes an easy catch. Unlucky in the batting lineup there as we head to the bottom of the 5th. We're down 2. Vortex, Bernard, and Drive due up. Leading off Vortex, he's singled earlier in the game. He's 1 for 2. Popped out his last time up. First pitch curveball in there, high, ball 1. Fastball down and in, fouled off, 1-1. Change up and away, high, 2-1. Slider away, skied into right field by Vortex. Mahoney back a few steps to the warning track, makes the catch, 1 down. Very unfortunate indeed, who. Next up, Bernard, 1 for 2 today with a single. Reached on that single last time up. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and away, grounded to second. Whoopity charges, makes the easy stop, 2 down. Now to bring up Drive, 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time up off a diving Mustachio into foul territory. Curveball in there, line to short. Bunterson right there on the outfield grass to make the catch on the liner, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Japani. To the 6th, we're still down 3-1. Bunterson, Colt, and Trunk do up as his game is flying by. Here is Bunterson, 1 for 2 today with a solo home run. So far the only run on the board for the Buzzards. Flew out last time up to right field. Changeup outside, misses, ball 1. Ball still locked in. Fastball's inside, 2-0 the count. Fastball up, Bunterson lines it to right field, but it's going to go right to Hernandez, 1 down. Next up, Colt, 0 for 2 day for Thurman. Changeup in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, past the diving third, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away is chased and popped up shallow center. Out for it, Bernard, he'll run it down, 2 down. Going to bring up Trunk with the bases empty, 0 for 2 day for Joseph. Curveball inside, misses for ball 1. Curveball low, 2-0. Fastball up, lined up in middle into center field, base hit for Joseph. He's 1 for 3. That's his first hit today, and he's back to neutral mojo finally. Got to bring up Often, 0 for 2 day for Jacques. Paul down to neutral mojo as well after the single. Change at the knees. Jacques pulls it into right field, hits it pretty well into the corner, but running it down is Hernandez, and that will end the inning. As again, we fail to score. Bottom 6, Leonaire, Stanberg in third, due up against Japani. Here's Leonaire, 2 RBI single last time up. She's 2 for 2 today. She has singled twice. Curveball at the knees on the first pitch is low, ball 1. Change up middle in. Line to second, right at Whoopity on a hop. A fire to first, 1 down. Nice play, Sloop. Next up is Stanberg, 1 for 2 with the single. First pitch two-seamer up and away is outside and high, ball 1. Fastball down and in, out low, 2-0 as Stanberg struck out swinging last time up. Slider high, fouled off, 2-1. Fastball inside, check swing inside, 3-1 the count. Good ball away. Outside, ball 4. First walk for Japani as Stanberg reaches with 1 down, and that'll bring up run to third. Grounded out to first base last time up. She's 0 for 2, and she's also grounded into a double play. Fastball away, Stanberg goes. Throw down by Often is going to nail him to the wall as he is down. 0 for 2 on steals against Often today. Stanberg's second attempt to steal this season. He is now also 0 for 2. And he is tense. 0-1 the count now to run to third. Slider away. Outside, 1-1. Two-seamer inside. Line up the middle. That is a base hit as it came over the middle of the plate. First hit today for run to third. Third baseman's now 1 for 3. Got to bring up Candela. 0 for 2 day for Andre. First pitch change up at the knees. Chop to the mound. Chapani backhands it, fires to first, and that will end the inning. Chapani gets through the 6th without an issue. To the 7th, it is 3-1. Mustachio, Whoopity, and Bordner due up. Here's Mustachio. Mario 1 for 2 today with the single. Popped out last time up. Slider away. Called a strike from Paul. 0-1. Change up high. 1-1. Change up and in. Turned on by Mustachio, and he rips it into right field. Hits it well. Off. It's over the wall. Into the nest it goes as it just hit above the railing on that little concrete step that is considered a home run. First of the year for Mario Mustachio. It is now 3-2. Second homer today for the Buzzards. Next up, Whoopity 0 for 1 with the walk, and that will do it for Bae Paul as she still has a quality start, going 6+ innings, giving up only 4 hits and 2 earned runs, striking out 2 batters and walking 1. Coming out of the bullpen is the rookie Ibrahim Reynolds, part of the double switch, as leaving his run to third. Coming off the bench, backup third baseman Trisha Lee, as she will now bat in the 9 slot. And she'll be up second next inning if I remember correctly. Here's a look at Reynolds' numbers on the season. Reynolds, no record, an 0.68 ERA and an 0.98 whip in his rookie campaign. 8 appearances, 1 earned run surrendered in 13 in the third innings. 9 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. He's walked 4 and struck out 10. Batting average against 191. Very solid year for the rookie. Alrighty, he's locked in, coming out as Whoopity up next. 0 for 1 day for Sloop. Curveball outside from Reynolds, ball 1. Sloop walked last time up and then stole second base. Ball away in there for a strike this time, 1-1. Fastball up is chased, popped up, foul territory, running it down is drive, 1 down. Next up, Bordner, 0 for 2 day for Rolf. Fastball inside, misses from Reynolds, ball 1. Strike at the knees on the heater, 1-1. Curveball middle in, turned on by Rolf, lined into right field, but it's going to go right to Hernandez, back a few steps, 2 down. Next up, Mahoney. Carter singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Chain fastball away, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball middle in, line to left center field. That's in the gap, and Mahoney's going to have extra bases as he's on his horse. He'll be in there with a 2-out double as he will extend the inning for the pitcher, which means we will send a pinch hitter to the mound as Japani will be done here after 6 innings. Japani due up 0 for 2, of course. We're going to pinch hit. Chapani goes 6 innings, giving up 8 hits, 1 walk, 3 earned runs. She does still have a quality start despite leaving behind. Coming off the bench to pinch hit will be first baseman Antonio Levo, the switch hitter, as he will take over duties there in the 9 slot for right now. Levo on the year, hitting .421, 1 homer, 2 RBIs, as he's got an RBI chance to tie the game as Reynolds is no longer locked in. Fastball away in there for a called strike, 0-1. Ball bounces in the dirt, 1-1. Heater away, 2-1 to Levo. Fastball away, line to the center field, that is down for a base hit, and that will score Mahoney as he got a good jump. RBI single for Levo. We're tied at 3. That'll bring up Bunterson, 1 for 3 day with a home run and an RBI. See what Buttons can do. Fastball low from Reynolds, ball 1. Fastball up, swung late, 1-1. Fastball lined off of Reynolds' glove into no man's land in center field. Bunterson will beat that out easily. It's an infield single. 2 for 4 day for Buttons as there's now 2 on and none down. 2 down, 2 on for Colt, who's 0 for 3. Thurman looking to turn his luck around at the plate today. Slider low, ball 1 from Reynolds. Curveball's inside as it bounces. Good save by Leonaire. 2-0 the count. Fastball but in, line up the middle. That's a base hit. Levo on his way to third. He will round third. He will draw the throw and he'll retreat. as he does not run well. Bases loaded with 2 down. Got to bring up Joseph Trunk. Big spot for the first baseman. Can he come through? Reynolds is done. Coming out of the bullpen, right-hander. What do you know, as Reynolds only manages to get 2 outs. And he gives up the lead as he gives up an earned run. All runners on base are his responsibility. Woody's numbers on the year. He's 1-0. He's got a 4.50 ERA and a 1.36 whip. 9 runs given up, 7 earned in 10 appearances. He's thrown 14 innings, 12 hits surrendered. And one of them a homer. He has walked 7 and struck out 8. Batting average against .231 in the year for Woody as he looks to get out of this bases-loaded jam. Trunk 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch fastball in the dirt. Good block by Leonaire. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. A strike called. 1-1. Slider chased outside. Another good block by Leonaire. 1-2 as K-Dot activates for Woody. Fastball up and in. Line to third. Right to Trisha Lee. And that's going to end the inning. But the Buzzards bounce back for 2 as we tie the game up at 3. Trunk going to come out as Leyva going to take over duties at first base. We'll do the double switch here. Coming out of the bullpen for us is going to be making his debut as a Buzzard. Right-hander, Hugh Jacobs. I did not do a double switch, did I? Fuck. Hernandez 1 for 2 today with the single. I really wanted Leyva to stay in. Shit. Well, fuck that up. Oh, well. Jacobs making his season debut as well as he's been a free agent since being released by the Platypi in free agency. Right-hander, good breaking ball pitcher. Needs to work on his accuracy and his velocity, but he has more value than commonly, being 4 years younger. Still the same overall, but he has more room to grow. He'll face 8-9-1 here for the Crocodiles, which will be the right fielder Hernandez, third baseman Trisha Lee, who came on last inning in the double switch, and then the leadoff hitter. Who's their leadoff hitter? Vinny Vortex, yes, the center fielder. First pitch curveball from Jacobs away. Check swing strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, inside, 1-1. Slider down and in, line in the hole to short. Bunterson dives just under his glove. That's a base hit. Good effort from Bunterson. He just needs to grow a few more inches. Next up, Trisha Lee, the third baseman. 143 average on the year for Trisha, batting 1 for 7 off the bench. Part of the double switch last inning with the substitution of Reynolds for Paul. Slider down and away in there for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ball down and in. Lee takes it for a called strike, 0-2. Fastball up and away. Fouled off. Fastball up and in. Popped up. Shallow center field. Colt charging in. Center fielder calls for it and makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Vortex. 1 for 3 a day for Vinny. He was singled once and was thrown out trying to steal second base. First pitch fastball down and away is a called strike. 0-1. Slider up and in. Swung through it. 0-2. Ball down and in. Line in the hole. Past the right side of the infield. That'll be a base hit for Vortex. First and second now with 1 down. Next up, Bernard. 1 for 3 a day for Spud. He singled earlier. First pitch curveball down and away. Called a strike as Jacobs gets ahead. Fastball up and in. Line to right center field. That's in the gap. Colt giving chase. Lays out. Makes the catch! Thurman Colt saves the game. They will not double off the runners as they hit the cutoff man, but what a great diving play by the center fielder. Thurman Colt laid it on the line, and he makes the stop. 2 down, first and second for drive. 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball up and in, drive, pops it up, right side of the infield, Jacobs over. Pitcher makes the catch and we get out of the jam. Great save by Thurman Colt, the center fielder. Laid it all on the line and makes the saving, diving catch in the gap to save 2 runs. To the 8th, we're still tied at 3. Often, Mustachio, whoopity do up.
Now back, the catcher, Jacques of 10.
Here is Jacques Often, catcher 0 for 3 today, not having a great outing. Still has his power of his right-hander active, though.
That's down.
Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, in there for a strike from Woody, 1-1. Fastball up, hard rip on the ground under Woody's glove. That is a base hit for Jacques. His first hit today, he's 1 for 4. Catcher on to lead off the inning.
The third baseman.
Got to bring up Mustachio, 2 for 3 today. Solo home run last time up. He's also singled. He's currently locked in. So that was his first homer of the year. Bad jumps active for Jacques over at first, so don't expect him to steal. Fastball way high from Woody. That was nowhere near the zone. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Heater inside. 2-0 the count.
Ball inside.
Inside again with the heater. 3-0 the count as Mustachio just looking at everything.
Take your base.
And fastball again inside. It's a 4-pitch walk. First walk for Woody. Second walk for the Crocs pitching staff today. That'll bring up Sloop Whoopity 0 for 2 with a walk. He's also stolen a base. Had Sloop come through here with none down and 2 on as we look to take the lead. Fastball away for a strike from Woody, 0-1. Slider away is outside this time, 1-1 the count. One count coming. Fastball at the knees, line to the gap, left center field, over to leaping Bernard. That's going to split the outfielders, and that's going to be extra bases for Whoopity, who has great speed. He could turn this into a triple. 2 runs are going to score. Coming around second is going to be Whoopity. What are we doing? What are we doing, boys? What are we doing? Oh, damn it. I turned it into a double play. God, I'm stupid. I hit the wrong fucking button. Still an RBI double for Whoopity. It's 4-3. That could have been a lot better. Woody now tense, 1-0 the count for Rolf. Chat grounder, the third, easy play for Tricia. That's going to end the inning. One run for the Buzzards, but it could have been more as we fucked up that double by Whoopity. Meant to only send him back, and instead I sent both back. Base running gaffes at its finest. 4-3 the score. Buzzards lead to the bottom of the 8th. Leonaire, Stamberg, and Ano due up. Here's Leonaire, 2 for 3 day for the catcher. Singling twice, driving in 2 runs as Jacobs enters his second inning of work out of the bullpen. Fastball down and in, lined in the hole to second. Past the diving Whoopity, that's a base hit. Mahoney gets it in quickly, though, and that will hold her to just a single. Next up, Stamberg, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. He's currently tense as he tried to steal second base after walking and was thrown out. First pitch curveball at the knees. Bunt is shown and dropped down. Jacques fields it, fires to second. In time to get the lead runner, Leonaire. The sacrifice fails. 1 down. Pitcher due up next. That'll be a pinch hitter coming for Woody. It is left fielder Miles Boyle, the RBI man specialist. 125 average, 2 RBIs for the second-year left fielder. He's currently tense. Signed last year to replace Bubba Blastman out there in left field. First pitch to him, a curveball at the knees. Line to left center field. He got a good crack of that one. That's going to split the fielders, and that's going to tie the game up. As there's good speed over there at first in Stamberg. He's coming around third. He will score easily. We're tied at 4. We should be winning 5-4 right now, and now my base running gaff comes back to bite us in the ass. Here's Candelo for 3 and tenths. First it's fastball inside, line to short. Bunderson leaps, makes the catch, and he's going to beat Stamberg to the bag and tag him out. That's a double play, unassisted to end the inning. Coming out of the bullpen for the Crocodiles to replace Boyle, it is the left-handed specialist, Braun Thunderchump. To the 9th, we're tied at 4. Mahoney, Jacobs, and Bunderson due up. Mahoney leading off. Carter 2 for 3 today with a right fielder doubled last time up. He's also singled and scored a run. He'll be facing left-hander Thunderchump. Braun, the former Overdogs reliever, first year with the Crocs. He has no record, a 4.40 ERA and a 1.74 WHIP. 7 earned runs given up in his 13 appearances, 14 and a third innings, 18 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. He's walked 7 and struck out 16. Batting average against .295 as he has appeared in every single game in the season for the Crocodiles to this point. Yes, very big double play, Hoon. That saved us and made up for my base running mistakes. All right, Thunderchump's going to face Mahoney first. Fastball low, ball 1. Check swing high for a strike, 1-1. Fastball away, liner to right field and shallow. Easy catch for Hernandez, 1 down. And the pitcher due up next, it's Jacobs. We will pinch hit. Coming off the bench to swing. Oh, shit. All right, it's going to have to be third baseman Ian Fielder, as he is right-handed, so he will not be affected by the specialist fielder on the year, hitting .235. 2 RBIs on the season.
That's down.
Change up low. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Chopper foul. Nice diving play by Drive, but too bad it was foul. 1-1 the count. Out in front of the changeup is Fielder. 1-2 the count now. Curveball down, line to center field. Base hit for Fielder as the pinch hitter comes through. He'll reach on the single. Got to bring up Bunterson as we get back to the top of the lineup. Buttons 2 for 4 today. He has had a home run, a single, and an RBI today. Fastball up and in, a called strike, 0-1. Curveball misses inside from Thunder Chump, 1-1 the count. Fastball up, line to right field. That's going to get down in front of the sliding Hernandez. Base hit for Buttons. He's now 3 for 5 today. First and second, one down. Here's Thurman Colt. Center switch hitter bats right-handed here to avoid Specialist. He's 1 for 4 today with a single. Can he come through with another hit? Change up in there at the knees away, 0-1. Fastball inside is chased and fouled off, 0-2 the count. Fastball up, hard grounder to second, diving Candela to make the stop. He'll go to first, 2. It's dropped! Dropped by Drive, that's an E3. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded, 1 down for Trunk. Big spot for Joseph. Can he make up for it? Last time with the bases loaded, he grounded out. Can he come through this time? He's 1 for 4. Fastball high, ball 1. Curveball inside, chopper to third. Lee fires the second one. Candela to first. In time this time, and the double play is successful as Trunk cannot come through in the clutch. We'll be double switching here. Bowler will enter the game as Trunk will exit. Fielder will take over duties at first. 4-4 the score to the bottom of the 9th. Hernandez, Lee, and Vortex do up. As again, that base running gaff is coming back to bite us in the ass. We should be up 5-4 right now. Hernandez leads off, 2 for 3 day for Juanita. Fielder over at first. First with fastball up and away high, ball 1. Oh, right, forgot to look at Bowler's numbers, that's why. Bowler on the air, Bradley 1-0. He's got a 2.25 ERA and a 1 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 4 appearances. He's thrown 8 innings, 8 hits surrendered with 4 strikeouts recorded. Batting average against .258. Every single appearance this season has been at least 2 innings. Slider down and away, fouled off 0-1. Actually, it's only been exactly 2 innings. Change up and in, called a strike, 1-2. Bowler gets ahead. Two-seamer down and in, chase low and fouled off. Fastball up and away, outside, 2-2 the count. Slider down and away, outside, full count. Two-seamer middle in, fouled off by Hernandez, still a full count. Change it down and in. Chopper to short, charging Bunterson. He'll field it cleanly, fires the first, 1 down as fielder makes the snag. Next up is Trisha Lee, 0 for 1 day for the third baseman. First pitch, two-seamer up and away. Lined it into left field. That's in for a base hit. First hit for Trisha. She's 1 for 2. Both her hits this season have actually come against us, because she pinch hit in game 1 of this Crocodile series this season, and she got a hit then. So far, that was her only hit. Here's Vortex. First pitch, fastball down and away. Grounded up the middle, through Bowler's legs. That is a base hit. First and second now with 1 down. Crocs are threatening. Winning run at second. Here's Spud Bernard. Shortstop 1 for 4 today with a single. Can he come through in the clutch? First pitch slider up and away. Called a strike. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Inside on the check swing. 1-1. Fastball down and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Change it down. Grounder to short. Bunterson flips the second one. Whooping to first. Double play, and Bowler gets out of the jam. We head to extras, tied at 4. Hard to line up for the Buzzards. Often Mustachio and Whoopity. Here's Jacques, 1 for 4 today with a single. Reached base on the single last time up at the plate. Facing left-hander Thunder Chump as Specialist activates here. Fastball up, hard chopper up the middle. Diving Bernard off his glove into center field. Second hit today for Often. He's 2 for 5. Good swing by Jacques as he's now locked in. Got to bring up Mustachio, 2 for 3 today. He walked his last time up. He's also hit a solo home run and singled today. Still locked in. Specialist again active here for Thunder Chump. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Change up at the letters, called a strike, 1-1. Heater away, misses again, 2 on the count to Mario. Throw about the knees, pulled foul, 2-2 the count. Fastball away, fouled off on the left side past the diving Lee, still 2-2. Fastball up, line to center field, that's going to dump in there for a base hit. Another hit from Mustachio, he's 3 for 4, first and second with none down as the Buzzards are threatening. Here's Whoopity. Whoopity doubled last time up, scoring a run, and was thrown out as part of a double play because I cannot run the bases. He's also walked today. Can he come through this time and actually get the job done without me fucking it up for him? Curveball away for the strike on the knees, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Changeup out in front of it is whoopity 1-2. A little amped up on that swing. Fastball, but then popped up. And that's going to be an infield fly. Bernard makes the catch behind the mound. 1 down. That will bring up Borgner, who's 0 for 4. And that will do it for Thunder Chump. Coming out of the bullpen is the specialist closer, Ricky McFarland, also the last reliever in the Crocs bullpen. McFarland on the year, he is 1-1. He has a 2.53 ERA and a 1.31 WHIP. In his 8 appearances, he's given up 3 earned runs, recording 3 saves, 10 2/3 innings pitched, 10 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. He has hit a batter, walked 4, and struck out 9. Batting average against .250 on the year for the closer. Fully rested, so we'll see how well he can do his job here against Borgner, who's 0 for 4. Can we pinch hit for Borgner? No, we really can't. I'm stuck with him. Okay. Fastball away, misses from McFarland, ball 1. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 1-1. Slider middle in, grounded in to hold a second. Candela to second 1. Bernard to first. Late, it's a fielder's choice. Borgner beats it out. First and third, 2 down for Mahoney. 2 for 4 day for the rookie. Right fielder looking to come through in the clutch. Fastball down the middle, that's a strike, 0-1. Slider in the dirt, bounces, 1-1. Slider away, line to right center field. That's going to get down and split the fielders. It's in the gap. Vortex cuts it off. Mahoney on his way to second. Coming around third is Borgner. He's going to try and score. Relay throw is late. It's a 2-run double for Mahoney. Buzzards take the lead 6-4. Way to go, Rook. Way to go. That'll bring up fielder. 1 for 1 day for Ian. He singled earlier in his pinch hitter opportunity as McFarland is now tense. Fastball inside. Almost hits fielder as he backs away. 1-0. Fastball inside, misses, 2-0. Fastball up and in, hard grounder to second. Off the diving Candela, it's into right center. Mahoney rounds third. He will stay there at third. Runners at the corners on the single. 2 for 2 day for fielder now. That'll bring up Bunterson, who's 3 for 5. He singled last time at the plate. He's also hit a solo home run and singled earlier. Let's see if Buttons can make an insurance run come home as that fastball's in there for a strike, 0-1. Chasing, check swing outside, good save, 1-1. Fastball away, line to right field. That'll get the insurance run home. Another single for Bunterson. He is 4 for 6. 7-4 the score as the Buzzards have 3 in the inning. That'll bring up Colt, 1 for 5 with the single. Thurman looking to come through here. Check swing high, good take. 1-0 the count. Slider away, popped up, shallow right field. That's going to be a tough play near the line. Just foul. 1-1 the count. Fastball at the knees, line to second. Candela makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Buzzards get 3. It's 7-4 to the bottom of the 10th. Part of the lineup up for the Crocs. Drive, Leonaire, and Stanberg as they look to fight back and stay in the game against the long reliever Bowler, who's now the pitcher of record. Here's Drive, 1 for 4 today with an RBI single. Currently tense. First pitch fastball away. Outside ball 1. Drive did make an error in the field. That is why she is tense. Slider at the knees called low, 2-0. Seamer up and in from Bowler, in there for a strike, 2-1. Change it down and away. Grounder to short. Bunterson charges. He'll make the play to first, 1 down. Next up, Leonaire, 3 for 4 today. She has singled 3 times, driving in 2 runs on 1 of them singles. She's currently locked in. First pitch fastball down and in. Check swing low, ball 1. Change up away. Outside, 2-0. Seamer up and in. High, 3-0. Slider down and in. Chop foul, 3-1. Fastball away, fouled off, 3-2. Full count now from Bowler. Change it down and in. Swung through it, strike 3. She's early on it. First punch up for Bowler, 2 down. Last chance for the Crocs. It is left fielder Morton Stanberg, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Currently tense. Stanberg reached on the fielder's choice last time up. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Change up inside. Swung through it early, 0-2 the count. Bowler looking to set him down to end the game. Slider away. Fouled off, still 0-2. Seamer up and in. Sky ball to center field. That's going to bloop in for a base hit, and that will extend the game for the Crocs. Second hit today for Stamberg. He's 2 for 4. McFarland due up next. Pinch hitter coming for the Crocs. It is Ham Slamus, the former Buzzards player. Middle infielder getting his first at-bat of the season as he was just recently signed out of free agency. See what he does here. First at-bat against his old club. First pitch fastball inside. Grounded in the hole to short. Bunderson dives past him in the left field. A base hit for Slamus. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. It is Andre Candela, the second baseman, who's 0 for 4 in 10. No pinch hitter coming. It is his at bat. First pitch changeup down in the way. Low from Bowler. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled back. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Low. 2-1. Slider up. Turned on by Candela. Hit the right field. Hit pretty well. Mahoney looks up. It hits off the wall ahead of him, and it gets by him. That'll score 2 on the double. Candela makes it a 1-run game. It is 7-6. Crocodiles fighting back. Gonna bring up Hernandez. 2 for 4 day for Juanita. Bowler now tense. We're going to go to the bullpen. Replacing him will be right-hander Killer Sherman. Oh, Bowler's due up next inning. Oh dear. We're going to need to do a double switch here if we don't want that to happen. Who do we switch out though? I guess it's going to have to be Colt. Yeah, we'll have to double switch Colt here. Sherman's coming in. Colt is going to exit. And we're going to bring in Axelson, who's going to play left field. So we move Borgner to center. Yep, that'll be what happens. All right, so Sherman out of the bullpen here, looking to get the last out. Save the game. 1-0 on the season for Sherman. He has a 6.75 ERA and a 150 whip. 6 earned runs given up in 4 appearances, recording a save. 8 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. He has walked 1 and struck out 8. Batting average against .314 in the year as Killer looks to get the last out of the ball game. First pitch curveball down in the way to Hernandez. Low, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Low, 2-0. Cutter up and away. Fouled off, 2-1. Change up at the knees. Fouled off, 2-2 the count now. Down to their last strike again. Slider down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Sherman gets the punch out, and that ends the game as the Buzzards win. 7-6 your final in 10 innings. We get the job done, as that was a back-and-forth contest that did not need to be that way, but it was anyway, and we love it for it. 7-6 the final. Good offensive day for both clubs. Over 5 runs scored each, over 15 hits per each club. Only 1 error that was made by Drive in the 9th inning, which did not amount to anything as we did not score. Looking at the box scores, 4 hits today for Buttons Bunderson with his first home run of the series as he hit a solo shot to start the game, and then he also singled in a run in the 10th inning. 1 hit for Colt, 1 hit for Trunk. Often a 2-hit day. Mustachio 3 for 4 day hit his first home run of the season, a solo shot. Whoopity an RBI double, which should have been a 2 RBI double, but I can't run the bases. 3-hit day for Carter Mahoney. Rookie drives in 2 runs on the double in the 10th inning as well. Levo a pinch hit, RBI single, and Ian Fielder a pinch hit day, 2 for 2 day for him. On the other side for the Crocodons, 3-hit day for Vinny Vortex at the top of the lineup. Hit for Bernard, 1 hit for Drive, which singled in a run. Leonaire, 3 hits today, 3 singles. She went 3 for 5, driving 2 runs on a single. 2-hit day for Morton Stamberg, 1 hit for run to third. 1 hit for Miles Boyle, a pinch hit RBI double. Slamus 1 for 1 day. Candela 1 for 5 day. He doubled in 2 runs. Hernandez 2 for 5 day. And Trisha Lee 1 for 2 off the bench. Of course, now my father's calling me. Let's speed through this real quick. 6 innings pitched for Japani. No decision for her. Quality start though. Bowler gets the win out of the bullpen. Inning and 2/3. 5 hits, 2 runs, a strikeout. Sherman a 1-out save as 1-out save as he gets his 2nd save of the year, striking out the only batter he faces. Bay Paul, quality start, 6+ innings, 2 earned runs given up and 2 solo homers. No decision for her. Thunder Chump takes the loss. Inning and a third, 4 hits, 1 earned run. He falls to 0-1 in the year. Player of the game, Buttons Bunderson with the 4-hit day and the home run, followed by Mustachio with his home run, and Mahoney the 2 RBI double. He went 3 for 5. Not bad at all. You're calling me. Alrighty, let's go ahead and speed through this real quick. Get through this end of game stuff. We'll do the simming next time. Let's just look at roster moves. -1 power for Japani. That's okay, she's a pitcher. Chiron Throne signs to the hot corners, replacing Rachel Rhubarb. Rusty Bustum to the Blowfish, replacing Hefe Manzano. Splash Cashmore signed by the Crocs, replacing Braun Thundertrump after he blows that game. Biff Noggin signs to the Moonstars, cutting Cat Stanza as they're out of the playoff hunt. They also signed former Sirlands closer Franz Zillow, replacing Taylor McWills in their bullpen. Hokie +8 Junk. Hey, he's up to a B+ now. Good job, rookie. He's now the de facto ace. Dog, you will go out in a second. You shut up over there. Alright, we were talking about this last time. We are going to do Axelson get the fielding, as well as Mondo getting the velocity upgrade here. Improving 2 young players. We'll do Axelson first. +6 fielding. She's up to 50. Not bad. No stealer, though, which is fine. She doesn't run particularly well. And then we'll do Mondo's here real quick, as we do have just enough to get his done. +1 power, +8 velocity. Damn, I was hoping for the big roll. Loses 4 accuracy, that's fine. Still getting a little bit better. Unfortunately, Elwoods will probably be gone. Whoopities, we might get that if that's still here next time. He does need the power, needs to hit the weight room. Infielder also could use the power upgrade, but we will not be able to afford that before the end of the season. And Trunk, nah, he doesn't need the hitting. That can wait. So yeah, we'll focus on getting this one for Whoopity in 2 games, apparently. If it's still here. We'll see. Alrighty. Yeah, let's just sim up to the next game. Why not? We'll just do that real quick. Should be a quick, easy sim. I'll just sim all of them. Alrighty, looking at the division, we're up 5.5 games. Doesn't look like anyone else in our division is going to make the playoffs this year, because only the Overdogs have a shot at this point. They need to win out in order to make it. Wide Loads are currently holding on to the 4 slot. Platypie are locked in right now, and the B-Wolves are locked in. They are going to be the 2 seed, it looks like. Right now, anyway. Freebooters tied for the division lead with the Wild Pigs as they beat them out for that spot. Sandcats will be the 1 seed, though, at 12-4, so Freebooters are your 2, Wild Pigs are your 3, and the Herbisaurs right now are going to be your 4. So on the other side, their playoff field is set. For us, on this side, we literally just have the doubleheader against the Overdogs here. We are going to be trying to ruin their day. Alright, here's a pitching matchup for Game 1 of that doubleheader. Elwood, 2-0, 1.89 ERA and a 1.47 whip. And for the Overdogs, it'll be Chasey Kim, 1-2 with a 6.91 ERA and a 1.53 whip. Lineup for the first game will look like this. It'll be Bunterson leading off as short locked in, then Colton center, Mustachio at third locked in, Trunk at often behind the dish catching. He is also locked in. Then it is Trunk at first, still 10th, Borgner in left, Fielder at second, and Mahoney at right as Whoopity goes to the bench. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Big win in extra innings, 7-6, as we do defeat the Crocodons after a back-and-forth contest that was really entertaining to watch. Pick up our 12th win of the year, and we literally have only the doubleheader left against the Overdogs for next episode. There's really nothing to play for. We're already guaranteed to be the 1 seed no matter what. So really, we're just doing this for, we're doing this for pride, basically. We want to ruin the Overdogs' day and make sure no other team in our division has a chance to make the playoffs. The Overdogs, in order to do that, they need to win out. That includes sweeping us and then winning their last game. So that's all that's really left. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and catch you next time out as we take on a doubleheader in a massive end of regular season episode. Until then, this is a nasty one, signing off.